What is up, Phenom fam? Welcome back to the YouTube channel, and welcome to the WWE 2K24 Universe Mode Draft. We're back, baby. Of course, you guys know how this goes. We are going to be drafting our rosters for the WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. Of course, I'm Joshua Wojcik, aka HexxedPhenom, and I am joined by my esteemed co-host, Tyler. Tyler, welcome to 2K24.
Good to be back, and let's just fingers crossed. Now that we both have somewhat matching work schedules, both off weekends, hopefully this year is going to go a lot more smooth.
Yeah, and you guys know we hate to make excuses, but literally like less than a month after we started 2K23, I got put on second shift. So by the time I was coming home, Tyler was already asleep to wake up for work. And then we had off completely different days. I was off weekends. He was off in the middle of the week. There was literally like no way to match up our schedules. It sucked, but we are both on pretty much the same schedule now. Like we said, we're both off weekends. So this is our fucking year, Tyler. I feel like we've been saying that for a while, but this is our year. And the only way we can prove it to you guys is just by... God damn it, Tyler. That doesn't count as a coin flip.
Well, neither of us called it, so doesn't count.
Like I said, guys, the only way that we can prove it to you is just through actions, through uploading. So that's what we're going to try to do. But yeah, Tyler, before we get into it, we, of course, need to talk about the rules of the draft and our pre-draft deal. So, Tyler, would you like to tell them about our pre-draft deal?
No. Because the last time you did that was last year, 2K23. You're like, oh, Tyler, you want to tell us about the pre-draft? And I was so excited. I'm like, oh, yes, I do. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to tell him about it, and it's going to cut right to when you...
All right, so let's talk about the pre-draft deal. Now, as you guys know, a couple years ago, I feel like we kind of jumped the shark on pre-draft deals where like most of the big picks kind of already went out the window. They were already decided beforehand. The last couple years, we've been trying to reel that back in, maybe only make like one pre-draft deal. And that's what we did this year. We have one pre-draft deal to tell you guys about. So the first person coming to Monday Night Raw is Raquel Rodriguez. And in that deal, SmackDown will automatically gain Tegan Knox.
That's what I'm talking about.
And like I said, we've been trying to move away from having these like huge blockbuster picks in the pre-draft deal because I feel like it makes things a lot less interesting for you guys. You know, it kind of takes some potential big reactions off the table. And I feel like that's kind of the best part of this draft video is not... you know, us actually drafting our rosters. It's the absurd reactions we have when, you know, one person takes a wrestler that the other person wanted really badly. So, and that's always the best part for me personally. That's the most fun part to edit and stuff like that. So that is our only pre-draft deal for this year. Raquel comes to Raw, Tegan Knox goes to SmackDown. Let's get into the rules of the draft. You guys pretty much should know how this goes already, but we're going to read it nonetheless. Of course, the first big one that we decided on is that for this year, we are going to leave Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, any version of Bray Wyatt out of our rosters out of respect for him. I don't know about you, Tyler, but personally, I want to find a way to still honor him in the universe mode, maybe a pay-per-view themed after him. I don't know, something along those lines.
We'll figure something out.
But just out of respect for him, we won't have him as a playable character on our rosters.
But he still has the whole world in his hands.
It's very true, very true. When it comes to kind of drafting people together, who comes with what teams?
A lot of them have basically been the same for the past couple of years, but we're going to do a refresher. Maybe some of you forgot, maybe some of you knew. So, Josh, would you like to read them?
All right, so for Imperium, Gunther needs to be drafted by himself. So if you draft Imperium, that will be Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser. Big E is drafted by himself. Kofi and Xavier are drafted as the New Day. Sheamus by himself. The Brawling Brutes as a team. Akira Tozawa by himself. The rest of Alpha Academy as a team. And that does, if you so wish, include Maxine Dupree. Ivy Nile by herself and the Creed Brothers as a tag team. Jinder Mahal by himself and Indus Sher as a tag team. Thea Hale by herself and the rest of Chase U as a tag team. Only Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde will be drafted as the LWO. Everyone else will be drafted separately.
Little side note about that. When I was typing that out, my mind went elsewhere and I typed Joaquin Phoenix.
I got Joaquin Phoenix. AJ Styles and Mia Yim or Michin will be drafted separately. Gallows and Anderson can be drafted as the OC. Gallus can be drafted all together. That's Joe Coffey, Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang.
You said Wolfgang?
Yeah. As I already said, Maxine Dupree can be drafted with Alpha Academy. The Maurice. The Maurice can be drafted with The Miz. Scarlett can be drafted with Karrion Kross. Fallon Henley may be drafted with Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen. Valhalla can be drafted with the Viking Raiders.
I knew that was coming.
BFAB can be drafted with Ashanti the Adonis. Judgment Day must be all drafted separately.
Including R-Truth.
The Bloodline must all be drafted separately, and Damage Control must all be drafted separately. The main reason for that is those are big, heavy hitter factions. It would not be fair for us to draft one of those teams and gain 4 or 5 big hitters. So to keep things interesting, we are doing all of them separately.
And this was not written down because I had written all this stuff down prior to them announcing all of the DLC packs. Me and him will talk off camera about that. We never draft them during the draft. We do that behind the scenes because we want to have big surprises for that.
Yes, that's a great point. Of course, like Tyler said, all the DLC has been announced, but they won't be drafted in this video. You'll have to watch the series and wait and see where they show up, when they show up, how they show up, and that'll be fun for us. But of course, now we're going to get into the draft. And if you guys don't remember, just a quick refresher, we're going to do a best 2 out of 3 coin flip to see who gets the first pick. And then the draft order will go as follows. Say Tyler wins the coin flip. He will first pick a male superstar, then I'll pick a male, he'll pick another male, I'll pick a male, then we'll go over to women, Tyler will pick a woman, I'll pick a woman, then we'll each draft a tag team, and then that concludes one round of the draft, and then we'll cycle back up, do the 2 men again, and it'll keep going like that until we draft as many people as we want, everyone that's on the roster, however we decided to do it.
And also, once we get to the final official draft pick, whoever gets that, because it's not going to all be all even or odds, you know what I'm saying. The full draft is basically done. However, the video may not end because afterwards we talk off camera if there are any post-draft switches that we are interested in.
Yes, any post-draft trades, we'll talk about it off camera and we'll let you guys know what changes. But guys, let's get into the coin flip. Tyler, would you like to do the honors?
I'm doing my usual inspection to make sure that this is not a double-sided coin. So would you like to call it first, or would you like me to call it first?
I'll call it first. Let's go. I'm feeling heads.
It is. So you can see too. Tails.
God fucking damn it. This shit again.
I'm not gonna get it, so it's gonna come down to the deciding one. Shit. That don't count.
Oh my god, he dropped a quarter. He dropped it. Have I ever won the coin flip?
Once.
Oh, that's
2K19, I think
those aren't great odds.
I was about to look at it without even calling.
You fucking cheater.
Okay. I'm gonna call. I will go with tails. It is.
You
Tails.
son of a bitch, Tyler.
I'm sorry.
There's no fucking way.
All right.
We've done this. How many fucking years have we done this now? 2K 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. 6 fucking coin flips, and I only won 1. And it's supposed to be a 50-50 shot. This is bullshit.
To be fair, the only year that we finished
The story.
was
Finished the story.
2K19. 2K19, which that's the one that you got. So
what you're saying is that every time that you win the coin flip, we get fucked over. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. Take that how you will, guys.
maybe I am a jinx.
Let's get my fucking heart ripped out right at the fucking beginning.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now officially about to start. Let me talk to you! Because you see, there's only one surefire way that we're going to start out this draft, because SmackDown, the first overall draft pick, is going to get none other than the megastar himself. Yeah, because if you actually think I was going to draft anybody else, nah. So, everybody, welcome to SmackDown, the first official draft pick with everybody saying L.A. Knight. Yeah!
Why the hell did I join you for that?
We did not plan that, by the way, obviously, but
No.
that was awesome.
I respect it. I figured that was going to be your first pick. It does sting. He was pretty high up on my list.
I will say somebody else was almost my first draft pick, but I guarantee he's your first draft pick. He's getting the vocal cords ready.
I hope that I don't fuck myself by doing this. But my first draft pick is, and I don't remember I don't think we did a pre-draft deal for this, but I think you let me have him last year. But returning to Monday Night Raw, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
That is exactly who I almost did. I knew that would be your first pick, and pains me that he's not going to be on SmackDown, but I know you will do well with him.
Let's finish the damn story. All right, Tyler, who is your second overall draft pick for Friday Night SmackDown?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because I would just like to say that my next draft pick is a visionary. My next draft pick is a revolutionary. My next pick is Seth freaking Rollins.
Damn it all to hell, Tyler. Fuck. He wasn't my next pick. He wasn't my next pick, but he was the pick after my next pick. I figured you would get him, but I know you'll do well with him. Seth freaking Rollins on SmackDown.
It's my boy.
It's a great pick, Tyler. I respect it. We got to bring back the old meme.
You mean bring it back? We do it every year.
It's true. That's true. But
Probably just screwed myself here.
my next pick, returning to Monday Night Raw for the fucking millionth time in a row. I get him every single goddamn time. It's the Demon, Finn Balor.
I truly 100% legitimately thought this was going to be my year that I took him from you.
I thought it was too, to be fair.
The day that finally happens, I can already imagine the montage you'll create.
The reason that I said that I felt like I was screwing myself by picking Cody is because I thought you would screw me over by picking Finn second.
No, the big middle finger would be if like you did that and I picked Finn, but I literally do nothing with him all season. I only drafted him just to mess with you.
I'd be pissed.
All right, female pick. So the next few for females, I feel like no matter what, somehow, some way, I'm gonna screw myself, because my first few picks as far as female goes, I really, really want them all, but I'm gonna have to do this first. So the first female draft pick this year, granted not including Tegan Knox as the pre-draft, it will be Rhea Ripley.
Okay, I respect it. I expected it, but my plan was if you didn't pick Rhea first, I was going to pick her.
That's what I was afraid of.
You got there before I could. I respect it. I would have loved to have Rhea Ripley on Raw, but I know that you'll do great things with her on SmackDown.
Of course.
My first pick is, funnily enough, the other women's champion currently in WWE. That is, of course, Io Sky, the genius of the Sky.
Absolutely great pick.
Your first overall pick for women for Monday Night Raw.
Now we're going to be moving on to tag teams, playa.
Tag teams, player.
Which is very fitting considering Teddy Long is in the game.
That's very true, very true.
All right. Very happy to secure this team. The next draft pick, the first tag team for SmackDown this year, they are DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
Don't you mean DX, Triple H and Shawn Michaels?
That's exactly what I put down.
Those videos of R-Truth calling them DX are so hilarious.
Like the recent one where it showed him talking like, Johnny Gargano, man, I see so much of Shawn Michaels in you. Camera pans over and it's literally Shawn Michaels like closes the door.
All right, well, I respect that pick. I actually had it at number 1 specifically to mess with you.
I knew that was coming.
So now I know what my number 2 is, but I don't know if I want to maybe switch things up. but I'm going to go with my list. And your first overall team coming to Monday Night Raw is Pretty Deadly.
No!
You okay, Tyler? Something tells me that you wanted Pretty Deadly.
You think?
Just a hunch. All right, we're back. That was the first round of the draft. Now we're back up to drafting male superstars.
You didn't mean it when you said Pretty Deadly for your first pick, did you? You didn't mean that.
Unfortunately, I did. I did mean it. I did. I really did.
Well, that was pretty jerk of you to do. I don't know.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Anyway. All right. Next draft pick. My next two draft picks, going back and forth, but I feel somehow, some way, it's going to bite me in the ass, whichever one I do, but I'm just going to go with my first one. So, SmackDown is going to draft Karrion Kross with Scarlett.
Okay. Now, if I follow my draft order, I feel like no matter who I go with next, I'm going to get a reaction, and I don't know if I want two reactions so close together. The phenomenal AJ Styles.
Another mainstay on Raw.
Yes, very true, very true.
I can breathe a little bit because now I can secure this pick.
I'm hoping that it's at least one of the 4 people so that I'm not too much of an asshole.
I feel it is. I think it was a little overdue for this man to be on SmackDown because I don't remember the last time I drafted him. But the next draft pick for SmackDown, we are definitely welcoming him back to SmackDown. It is the Viper, Randy Orton.
Okay, good pick. I respect it. He was one of the 4 names,
I had a feeling.
but
That's my dude.
that leaves 3 more for me to pick from.
I got my dude, my boy, my guy. I got all.
The one that I think is going to cause the largest reaction, I think I will avoid that one once again. For now.
For now.
This one I think is still going to get a decent reaction out of you, though.
Should I put my laptop down?
Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Because I feel like you're not going to see this pick coming. But the next selection for Monday Night Raw is Braun Breaker. It's fucked up. Would it make you feel better if I said that his gimmick is going to be Steiner math? See, Tyler, normally when you draft a superstar, you got a 50-50% chance of it being Braun Breaker. But when I draft him, I'm a genetic freak, so my chances go way up to 66 and 2/3% chance of drafting Braun Breaker. You throw Samoa Joe in the mix, so my chances of drafting Braun Breaker go up to 133, 2/3% chance of drafting him.
Without a doubt, no matter who I pick, it's going to bite me in the ass because I have this strong feeling that my next 2 women that I want are going to be the next two that are drafted between the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, no matter what, I'm going to say right now, I'm not going to break down the next one because no matter what, I'm screwed. But the next female for SmackDown, I hate to do this, not draft this person, but not being able to draft the other one. We are going to we're going to mix it up this year.
Interesting.
The next draft pick. See, now I'm having second thoughts whether I should mix it up or not. The next draft pick for SmackDown. Screw it, I gotta do it. The next draft pick for SmackDown is Tiffany Stratton.
You bitch.
Was that your next
You
one?
fucking bitch. You bitch.
Is it your was that your next one?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Fuck you.
From the bottom of my heart. My bad.
You don't fucking mean that. I'm too pissed to give a shit.
Continue the draft.
I mean, like, okay, so, like, theoretically speaking, right? I feel like it's fair because you had 2 reactions so far. That's my first one. So, like, it's fair. But now I have the opportunity to fuck you over. And do I take it is the question. Do I go with who I want or do I go with who I know you want? Because they're 2 different people. They are. They're 2 different people. Do I go with my heart or do I fucking rip Tyler's heart out of her fucking chest? Like a Mortal Kombat fatality.
I honestly thought you were about to grab me. Because he can break me like Bane breaking Batman's back without breaking a sweat.
You're born of the darkness.
He's a tall boy.
I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna go with my next pick for Monday Night Raw is Liv Morgan.
Oh, good pick.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
If you don't draft her next time, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Do it.
Do it.
Execute Order 66.
Do it.
Do it. All right, you better pick wisely.
All right, the next tag team. Now, Josh, let me ask you something. What was that statement
You
that
better
you made?
fucking not.
What was that statement you made about 2 years ago about me?
That you're a lovely person
No, I'm not.
and that
I'm not.
I love you. I love you.
You made a little statement that I'm a fan of those X guys.
Oh my god, those X guys, yeah.
Now, I'm going to say right now, granted, a lot of these people are already on the main roster, but a lot of my picks, you still get that NXT feeling from them. So, X is going to be a big part, especially for my next tag team. Now, this team, I'm going to say right now, I feel like this was lower on your list. So, you're probably not going to freak out as much. Maybe you are, I don't know. But a lot of you are going to be shocked that this is my next tag team. It's my second team. However, really big on this team. So, even though they technically are not a team anymore, we are keeping them as a team in here. SmackDown is going to welcome Josh Briggs and Brooke Jensen with Fallon Henley.
Okay. I respect it. I respect it, of course. They were pretty low on my list. That's all I can really say about them. I haven't seen a lot of them in action because I don't typically get to watch NXT all that much. I'll catch the occasional, like, do they still call them, like, premium live events or whatever it's called for NXT? They're specials.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So I haven't seen a lot of them, but I respect it. I know you're going to do well with it.
And I had a feeling I was going to be guaranteed them, basically, because I figured they'd be lower because of that reason. But I still wanted to get them as quick as I could.
So now, I don't know where to go, because I feel like my next 2 teams are both ones that you want pretty bad. All right, I think I'm going to be nice once again. Skip a couple teams. I'll come back to them next time, because if there's 2 of them, you can only draft one of them next time. Potentially, even if you might skip both of them again next time. But
I have a feeling as to which one of those teams are.
I'm going to be nice. I'm going to skip a few slots, right? And we're going to skip some slots, okay? And I'm going to go with the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw.
You wanted the smoke.
Hell yeah, I do.
The next draft pick for SmackDown. At this point, this pick is basically a mainstay at SmackDown. Now, I will say, he's not technically the next one on the list, but I'm going to skip the one that is next to get this one. So, everybody, welcome back to SmackDown, Drew McIntyre.
Okay. All right. I respect it. That was one of the nuclear level picks that was coming up. He was in that list of 4 or 5 that was going to get a big reaction out of you. I figured that would be probably the biggest reaction if I would have got him.
Probably him or Randy Orton.
So I'm glad you got him. Now the question is where do I go next? Because there's still 2 people right there at the top of my draft order that I think could cause a nuclear level reaction out of you. And I don't know. I want to be nice, but also we got to think about the content, Tyler. So I don't know. Let me assess the list once more. See what kind of strings I can pull for old my old buddy Tyler there. We're gonna go with Senor Money in the Bank, Damian Priest.
That's okay. It's not that I hate Damian Priest. I'm just not big on him. The next draft pick for SmackDown. I'm in a pickle right now because another 2 names I really want. But I feel like either one I could be safe with. Are you okay?
I'm a little hyper.
I'm probably going to skip this name one more time to secure this one.
Oh no, I don't know if that's a good idea.
So, the next draft pick for SmackDown, A-Town Down, Austin Theory.
Okay. I figured you would have him higher on your list, so because of that, I pushed him down lower because I figured there wasn't a realistic chance that I could get him without sacrificing. I am going to go with, I guess right now he's not exactly one of those X guys. He's kind of in between. We're going to go with Carmelo Hayes.
Good pick. Good pick. The next draft pick for SmackDown. Josh, let me ask you, do you already know who it is?
Yup.
Well, as long as you are guessing right, which I'm sure you are, what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you to pick this for SmackDown.
All right. The next pick going to SmackDown for WWE 2K24 is, of course, Tyler's favorite women's wrestler of all time, Ronda Rousey.
I should have known you were going to do some kind of troll move.
No, of course, it is Big Time Bex, the man, Becky Lynch.
So he obviously is doing editing and cutting some stuff out, but within these few cuts, he even said, oh yeah, I know who your next pick is. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not even...
I could have screwed you there. I chose not to.
I feel like you are about to get my next female draft pick, though, I will say.
That is potentially true. I'm going back and forth on this one. It's a bit of a toss-up, but I'm going to go with, of course, your 2024 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Bayley.
I'm sure Anthony's watching this like, yeah. My buddy Anthony loves Bayley. The next tag team pick. As I just said to him, I'm going back and forth with these 2 teams. I really want to secure them, but I have to secure this one over the other one. So, SmackDown is going to draft Julius Brutus, the Creed brothers.
Okay, I respect it. I figured they would be pretty high up on your list. I know you drafted them pretty high last year as well.
I think they were actually my first tag team I drafted last year.
It sounds about right.
I think they were, actually.
It sounds about right.
Love me, the Creed brothers.
I do have the chance to screw you over a little bit, Tyler, and I don't know if I should or if I should go with what my heart wants.
Do you know the way?
I feel like if I skip him this time, you're most likely definitely going to get him next time. So then I won't be able to screw you over, but then I'll get the people that I want. So it's just a little, it's a nice little, like, can I phone a friend?
Actually, yeah, because now I'm curious as to what you'd actually do.
I can't do anything. My phone is the camera. I can't phone a friend. Damn it. I want to be nice, but I also want to be a dick. I'm going to give you one more chance. One more chance. Okay, Tyler?
Watch the next one you pick is actually the one I was going to pick next anyway.
I am going to welcome back to Monday Night Raw the Viking Raiders
on Ozzy's Boneyard. Josh, I have a feeling this is one of the names that was going to cause nuclear heat.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it'll cause it for you.
Oh, yeah?
So, Josh, there's one thing I need you to do for my next draft pick.
What's that? You want me to dance like this? Because I'm already doing it.
Acknowledge him. Because the next draft pick for SmackDown, there we go. We'll hold up the ones. Roman Reigns.
I'm going to do it like The Rock. I'm going to do it like The Rock. I did it for The Rock.
Roman Reigns coming back to SmackDown.
Okay. I respect it. I acknowledge it. And I'm going to go with the next pick for Monday Night Raw is main event Jey Uso. Here's the deal. All right. Not to put any pressure on you, but I'm just letting you know. You have to choose at least one of these two guys.
The next draft pick for SmackDown, and if this wasn't one of them, I don't know. SmackDown is going to draft the man who made me break down crying, happily crying, last year at WrestleMania 39 Night 1, Sami Zayn.
Okay, all right.
I legitimately bawled my eyes out because of how happy I was. You could ask him.
It's true. You know what the sad thing is, Tyler? Now, which one do I pick is the question. Because there's one that I want more than the other. Just a tiny bit more. They're like very much equal, but just a little tiny bit. I'm going to go with... I still haven't decided, so I'm stuck. I'm going to go with Big E.
Damn it! Damn it!
I'm sorry, Tyler.
Funny enough, that was the name that I had skipped over.
But
the next female draft pick, I'm very happy that I can secure her. She will be staying on SmackDown. Just like last year, we're going to be welcoming her to SmackDown, but she's going to welcome you to the Generation of Jade. Because the next draft pick for SmackDown, staying on SmackDown, Cora Jade.
Okay, I respect it. She was pretty high up on my list. I know you'll do great things. I know that you will. My next pick is, I think, another person who may have never been on SmackDown. And that is the goddess, Alexa Bliss.
No, I think she was on the first year we did this.
I don't know, that was like a fucking millennium ago.
For the next round of tag teams, past couple of rounds, we drafted these guys, you drafted these guys, I drafted these guys, we all drafted these guys. Well,
oh no.
This round, we're gonna be drafting.
Oh no.
We're gonna be drafting those gals.
Oh no.
We are gonna go with a female tag team.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
There's not very many of them. I'm scared.
Well, I mean, there is a chance that we can split it up evenly because there's 4 of them.
In my head, I thought there was 3.
No, there's 4.
In my head, who am I missing? Oh, no, yeah, okay, there's 4.
All right.
But I'm still scared. That's a 25% chance he picks my next pick.
The next tag team.
25%.
Shut up. The next tag team that we are going to be drafting for SmackDown is...
Your chances go way down.
You already drafted Braun Breaker.
I know.
We can't draft the Steiner brothers.
Bullshit.
The next tag team is Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, the Unholy Union.
Okay, all right, I respect it. They weren't my next pick, but funnily enough, Tyler.
You say funnily enough?
I said funnily enough. I was going to do something similar to you and also draft a women's tag team. And I think you're not going to be happy with the one that I'm going to pick. So let's just get it over with. It is, of course, Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville coming to Monday Night Raw.
I cannot be mad because you said her name that way. So as far as I'm concerned, you deserve it. And we do have to put a disclaimer here. And I said this to him. Yes, Sonya got injured last year and she was replaced with Piper Niven. But I said to him, I feel Chelsea and Sonya were, it's better off just having them. I feel they were better off together anyway. So before anybody says, oh, it's Chelsea and Piper, no, we're going to have it be Sonya. Like it was originally meant to be.
You shouldn't be skipping over anybody because I'm coming out guns blazing.
All right. The next draft pick for SmackDown. I am going to go with Fight Owens Fight Kevin Owens.
Okay, Tyler. So here's the thing. Right? You skipped over the nuclear level reaction again. I don't know how much longer I can stabilize the nuclear reaction that's about to unfold. Tyler, I don't even know.
It's about to unfold. That means you're drafting him next.
That not necessarily.
Oh,
it could be like a Chernobyl situation where the whole fucking thing just melts down and nobody does anything, and then the land is uninhabitable for. I figured he'd be right at the top of your list, to be honest, which is why I gave you a couple opportunities, but I don't know what's happening. I don't know where your head's at, and I know where mine's at. The next draft pick for Monday Night Raw is the longest reigning intercontinental champion, Gunther.
That actually hurt.
You good?
I actually got lightheaded. The next draft pick for SmackDown. I already know what you're going to do, too. I know exactly what you're going to do.
Which is what?
Oh, the second I say his name, you're going to know what I'm referring to. And if my buddy Ryan is watching this, he's waiting for it, too.
Hi, Ryan.
See, right now he's probably sitting there like, oh! The next draft pick for SmackDown is Baron Corbin.
Bum ass Baron Corbin. What the hell you gonna do with a bum ass like him?
He didn't have a can opener, so he had to bang the soup can on the sidewalk. Do you know I get soup stains out of his shirt?
I know that you're a big fan of Baron Corbin. At least he has like a serious gimmick in the game now.
Yeah.
So that should be good for you. But I respect it. But my next pick is going to be the one and only Ricochet.
I don't think Ricochet's ever been on SmackDown, at least in the game.
I woke up and chose Chaos at 3 a.m. when I was doing my draft. Yup, I did say that.
In my next three, I guarantee at least one of them are one of those three.
Okay.
And I feel like out of those next three for me, the next two I'm going back and forth because one of them are in those three. I'm going to secure this because I feel like this is the nuclear one. SmackDown will be drafting Dakota Kai.
Okay, I respect it. That was one of the three. I feel like that one probably would have been the worst reaction, as is evident by, what was that, 2K23? 22? 23, 22? I think it was 23.
I got Dakota Kai last year, but then we did the draft deal, the post-draft deal. So
yeah, but I drafted her first and then I gave her back to you. I'm pretty sure.
Last year, no.
Maybe it was the year before. I don't know. There was a year recently where I drafted Dakota Kai and you tweaked out.
I mean, I'm always tweaking out.
But I respect it, Tyler. I do. I really do. I really, really do. I really, really do respect it. I am going to give you a chance to get one of the other two nuclear picks. So I'm going to go with one that is basically a guarantee, I think. But it is the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair.
Take her. All right. The next tag team. Now,
Playa.
I feel like my next pick, maybe it'll cost me. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But you got to take chances on this. You have to. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to draft another female tag team.
What?
SmackDown is going to officially draft Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
All right. Solid pick. I respect it. They weren't super high up on my list. My next pick is going to be... There is one big team that I skipped over. They were like number 2 on my list. I'll circle back to them, maybe, if Tyler doesn't get there first. But I'm going to go with the OC, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows.
Another mainstay on Raw. The next draft pick for SmackDown. Ooh, tough one, but once again, gonna secure him. You know, it's very ironic that you have those hand signs up right now.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Because the next draft pick for SmackDown is John Cena.
Tyler, I have an important question for you.
What?
About John Cena. Did you subscribe to his OnlyFans? You're a coward. I subscribed. I am going to go with Robert Lashley.
I thought you were going to say Robert Roode.
See, I did that to give you a little bit of a scare.
The next draft pick for SmackDown. SmackDown is going to whoop that Trick because the next draft pick is Trick Williams.
Okay. All right. That's not where I thought you were going. He was admittedly pretty low on my list, unfortunately. But I do respect it. He had a great match with Ilya Dragunov at, what was that, St. Valentine's Day Massacre? Or was that something else?
Vengeance Day?
Vengeance Day, that's what it was. That's what it was.
I truly thought he had it, and I was ready for him to win that title.
That was a great match. I have a lot of respect for Trick Williams just based off of that match. But, totally didn't even mean to do this. But it's funny that I mentioned that match because my next draft pick is Ilya Dragunov.
Damn good pick. Next, female draft pick. So, the one I skipped, I feel like I can secure her because the one after her, I feel like you don't have higher up. So.
You think, but you don't know.
Nah, that's true. But what I do know is that the next draft pick for SmackDown is Roxanne Perez.
Damn it.
Is she next?
Yup.
That was one of the nuclear ones.
Yeah, it was. But that means I could do the other one. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, man. What do I do? I'm going to skip for now. And I'm going to go with Mella is Money.
Damn it.
Carmella.
Good pick.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am going to be drafting Chad Gable, Otis with Maxine Dupree, Alpha Academy.
Of course, Maxine Dupree has been kind of going viral on social media a little bit because people are being complete assholes to her. So that fucking sucks. But, Tyler, you did give me another opportunity to piss you off. I don't know if I want to. Oh my god, I almost just dropped my drink. That's karma.
Now everybody's saying you're being too nice, which that's nice of you, but
Are you saying that I should be mean to you?
not in general.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard you say, though. My next tag team pick is the new Hey,
Damn it!
Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and of course we already have Big E. They are coming to Monday nights.
Bitch. I feel like you may be a little annoyed that I'm getting this draft pick. Not nuclear or anything, but maybe somebody you wanted just for the memeage that we do of this guy.
Oh, you better not do it.
The next draft pick for SmackDown,
You better not.
a man that we call Grayson Wallaby.
You bitch.
The next draft pick is Grayson Waller.
You son of a bitch.
And as I said, as we call
You
him,
bitch.
Grayson Wallaby.
You bitch. Damn it. All right. My next pick for Monday Night Raw will be the king of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Good pick.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. thank you very much.
SmackDown drafts The Miz with Maurice.
Okay, that's not the guy I was talking about. That's not the guy I was talking about, bruv. Or that I was talking about, actually. The guy that I skipped over a couple times more is the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Sheamus.
And if it wasn't obvious, that's the next pick for Raw.
The next female, the one that I have on the list, I feel like I could still secure her if I skip her just one more time. But I could be wrong, I don't know. Because the next few I really do want, obviously. But I'm not going to let there be a repeat of last year. The next draft pick for SmackDown is Nikita Lyons.
All right, not where I thought you were going, but I do respect it. I do. I will go with... Jump a couple of spots. I'm going to go with Zelina Vega.
Fuck her!
What did she ever do to you?
The next tag team, as stated before, big factor in this. Get a load of this shirt. Big factor in this is love me some NXT.
One of those.
The next tag team that I will be drafting for SmackDown is from NXT, Tony D'Angelo, Channing Stax Lorenzo, The Family.
Okay, I respect it. I do. I respect it. They were like relatively low on my list. Now I fucking fogged up my glasses. This is what I get for being an idiot. I feel like one is going to piss you off a little bit more than the other because I feel like if I know Tyler, if I am inside Tyler's head, I'm thinking to myself, what's he going to do with specific people? Is he going to keep him a team? Maybe he drafts a team just because he wants one guy to do something specific with. So because in my head, I'm thinking about these things, I'm going to skip over one of the teams. I'm going to go with another team that still might piss you off. But I already have the main dude from this faction as well. We are going to go with Imperium, Giovanni Vinci, and Ludwig Kaiser.
I had a feeling that was your next team anyway. The next draft pick for SmackDown. I'm gonna get him. Once again, a big factor. Those X guys. From NXT, it is Dijak.
Okay. I respect it. I figured he would be pretty high up on your list. I am going to go with a guy who spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool. That is Carlito.
Josh.
Yeah, what's up, Tyler?
There's something you should know about that.
Yeah, what's that?
He's in the DLC packs. He's not in the main game.
Well, God fucking damn it. All right. Fucking bullshit. This place is a fucking prison.
So, do you want that to be your pick?
No.
Because I'm okay with it if that's what you want.
No.
You want to redo your pick? You kind of have to if you're going to say no to the first question.
I'm saying no to both questions.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, it is. All right. Fine. Anyways, I guess my next pick will be... I don't know. That really took the wind out of my sails. We're gonna go with Logan Paul. I figured that's what you would say.
All right.
Now that horrific incident of terror is over.
The next draft pick for SmackDown, I'm gonna skip this one name to secure this one.
Don't do it, Tyler.
From NXT.
One of those X guys.
SmackDown drafts Joe Gacy.
Okay, I respect it. I do. I don't know that I've ever seen him wrestle a match. Maybe I have. I think I have. Maybe. Potentially. Possibly.
His theme song goes hard.
Excuse me. But my next pick will be the monster among men, Braun Strowman.
I think I forgot to write him down. I'm going to take a risk and skip this name one more time.
I don't know if I can.
The next draft pick for SmackDown. She is going to stay on SmackDown. SmackDown drafts Shotzi.
Interesting. That's really interesting, Tyler. That's really interesting.
Was it the name?
It was not.
I have a feeling it's the next one you're drafting, isn't it?
I mean, like, skipped over her a couple times, Tyler. If we're talking about nuclear stuff, I don't know. There's a meltdown in the cooling tower. I don't know if we can keep this going. Gigi Dolan. Tyler, I tried, man. I skipped her so many times. Like at least 3.
Josh, let me ask you.
Yup.
The team that you skipped because you feel like I really want them, are they in NXT?
No.
Oh, well. I have a feeling as to what team it is then. But the next tag team for SmackDown. Now, Josh, you know me. Not everybody knows this, but college was not for me. I did not go to college. But if this college was around when it was my time, I would have gone. I would have applied for this. And I'm talking about Chase University. The next tag team is Andre Chase, Duke Hudson, Chase U.
Okay. I respect it. I do. Not the team that I was going to pick that I thought you wanted the people from and stuff. But, like, you know, It is the Brawling Brutes. Butch, a.k.a. Pete Dunne.
A.k.a. Peter Dune.
Ridge Holland.
That was my next team.
I'm sorry, bruv. I figured you'd be equally mad about both of my next teams. So I just...
Alright.
Chase University, is that what
Chase
you picked?
U.
That's what you picked.
Chase U.
Are you telling me that's what you picked, bruv?
Yes. Oh, shit. I think I almost typed down Grayson Wallaby too when I was typing this.
I did.
On purpose, or? Mine wasn't on purpose. I was literally about to by accident.
Oh, I totally skipped over a team. I think I might go back to them. I don't know how mad you'll be about that one. But I should probably look at my men. I should probably do that.
I'm gonna say I skipped over a team too.
Where are we in this draft order? I got that guy, I got that guy. I got these guys, I got all of those guys, I got the other guys. Alright.
Good to go?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's do it. Do it.
The next draft pick is J.D. McDonough.
Okay, I respect it. Not where I thought you were going. Not where I thought you were going. My next pick is going to be Homo Sapiens Rise. Omos with MVP.
Good pick. The next draft pick for SmackDown. Do I do this one? Do I do the next one? I'm going to. The next draft pick for SmackDown is the glorious Robert Roode.
Okay, I do respect that. I pretty much knew you were going to get him before I got to him. I like Robert Roode. He just wasn't super high up on the list. I just figured you would do better things with him anyways. My next pick, and I'm not sure how you feel about this guy, so I don't know if this is going to be a big loss for you or not, but I'm going to go with Big Bronson Reed.
Take him. The next draft pick for SmackDown from NXT, Blair Davenport.
Yep, that was her. That's the one. That's the lady that I was about to draft next.
Yeah, it would have been nuclear. I thought I was pretty much safe to get her, but then I got nervous as I was skipping because it's like, oh, maybe he does. Maybe he does have her next.
All right. My next pick is one that I know that you don't care about, so I probably could have waited to get this one. But we're going to secure her anyways. We're going to go with Asuka.
Dagger. All right. The next tag team draft is a very close one because I accidentally skipped them. But
interesting.
doing it this round.
Interesting, Tyler. Oh, sorry.
You're good. The next tag team that I am going to draft for SmackDown is Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae, The Way.
Okay. I respect it. That is the other team that I thought you would be equally pissed off about between the Brawling Brutes and The Way. So I'm glad that you got them. My next pick is, which is kind of a rarity for me, some of them X guys. We're gonna go with Gallus, Joe Coffey, Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang.
Would you like to just get the tag teams out of the way?
Sure.
All right. So, my next tag team pick, I was going to say you might as well keep your laptop. My next tag team will be... screw it. We're going to go with Inda Sheer.
Okay, alright. My next pick is going to be the LWO, Cruz del Toro, and Joaquin Wilde.
Alright. And to finish off the tag teams, I am going to draft for SmackDown Drew Gulak and Damon Kemp, no quarter catch crew. And by that logic,
that leaves me with Los Lotharios, Angel Garza, and Humberto.
Tag teams are officially done.
Tag team match player.
SmackDown is going to officially draft the man who is summed up in one word, and that word is gorgeous. Because SmackDown officially drafts Tyler Breeze.
Okay. I respect it. I wasn't sure if we were drafting him, but I pretty much just left him on the list, or left him off the list, because I figured you would get to him anyways. But that's a good pick. I respect it. I respect it. My next pick is going to be, his friends might call him James. James Uso, also known as Jimmy Uso.
No yeet.
Is my next pick for Monday night.
Now, the next draft pick for SmackDown, I believe this is the first time he's joining SmackDown for the first time. I would say he is quite possibly the greatest NXT North American champion.
Better fucking not do this.
From NXT.
You better not do this right
Wesley.
now. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, dude. He was my next pick. And actually, he was on the list before James Uso. I should have drafted him. Damn it. Well, what I'm going to do, okay, is I'm going to monopolize the rest of the bloodline to Raw. So I'm going to take Solo Sikoa. Did you know his middle name is Yokozuna?
I feel like if I draft this one, I can secure the next one. So I think that's what I'm going to do. The next draft pick for SmackDown, and I have to apologize to you right now, Josh, because for all I know, maybe you were going to reunite them, but may not be the case now. Because the next draft pick for SmackDown is from NXT, JC Jane.
Okay. I respect it. I do. I really, really do. Yeah, she was quite significantly lower on my list than Gigi was.
I figured they would have been back to back, because that's actually how I had it set up on mine.
But for me, my next pick is going to be, we're going to go, where do I want to go? Thought I had it all mapped out, but I guess I didn't. It's a song reference. I don't know if anyone's going to get that based on skip a few spots and go with Piper Niven. If you could change your feet, would you?
But for the next draft pick for SmackDown, I'm going to draft the without a doubt, he is the best member of the Judgment Day. R-Truth. Live, laugh, love.
I'm gonna grab him right now. We're gonna go Dragon Lee. Is he fucking DLC too? Don't even fucking tell me. Don't even fucking start with me. Oh my lord. What the fuck is wrong with me? See, now in my defense, right? Okay, in my defense, okay, the list that I grabbed, some of the names had asterisks next to them, but they must not have done a good job of making sure all the DLC characters had asterisks next to them, because I deleted all the ones with asterisks next to them. So how Carlito and Dragon Lee slipped through the cracks, I don't fucking know. But whatever website I got this list from, you better fucking watch out. All right, well, now that I've made myself look like a fucking idiot twice now.
If you draft another DLC person, like right now.
I draft CM Punk!
Josh.
Shut the fuck up. This is an interesting one. I don't know. There's not really any precedent for this in our universe mode, but I'm going to draft a celebrity in Bad Bunny. At least he's not DLC.
Yep. The next draft pick for SmackDown, I'm going to draft Apollo Crews.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's the guy. I don't think that's the guy I was talking about, but he was close to, he was next on my list, actually. I'm going to go with Cedric Alexander.
Not bad. The next female draft pick, I'm glad I can get this one, because we are going to finish out Chase U. Because the next draft pick for SmackDown is Thea Hale.
Okay. I respect it. That is one of the women that I skipped over for your... however, am going to go and select Natalia.
So, the next draft pick for SmackDown is going to be Dexter Lumis.
Okay. I respect it. I do. It's a good pick. I'm going to go with Dominic Mysterio.
Take him. So, my next draft pick for SmackDown will be... We already have this Tyler. We have Tyler Breeze. Might as well make it a trifecta. So, the next draft pick will be Tyler Bate.
You know what, Tyler? I respect it, but also you're a bitch. Because I was gonna make the exact same joke. We're gonna keep it in the family here. I'm gonna draft the deadbeat dad, Rey Mysterio.
Take him. The next female draft pick for SmackDown is going to be Zoe Stark.
I am going to go with Nikki Cross.
The next draft pick for SmackDown is going to be Nathan Frazier.
Okay, I respect it. I don't think I've ever seen him wrestle. I couldn't tell you what he looked like. Couldn't pick him out of a lineup. My next pick, however, is going to the moon. Cameron Grimes.
My next draft pick for SmackDown is actually Nathan Frazier's partner in NXT, so it's very fitting. I'm actually surprised it actually slipped my mind that we could have kept them as a team, but I guess it doesn't matter. It is Axiom.
All right. I don't know who the fuck I want to draft now. I guess I'm going to go with Jinder Mahal. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
The next female draft pick for SmackDown. It makes sense to get her considering I have the Creed brothers. It is Ivy Nile.
All right, Tyler. Well, recently you completed a trifecta, and I might be able to complete a trifecta of me looking like a fucking idiot. So I'm going to draft this person. Hope they're on the main roster. We're going to go Xia Li.
Good choice. She was actually my next one. All right, we're going to get the females out of the way now. So, we'll just get this out of the way. SmackDown is next, but Raw is going to get Charlotte because he knows I'm not going to draft her anyway. So Raw will have Charlotte. The next draft pick for SmackDown will be Mia Yim.
Okay. My next pick is going to be... might make myself look like an idiot again. We're going to go Wendy Chu.
That was my next one. So between the last two, I will draft Tamina.
And that leaves me with Shayna Baszler.
All right, so tag teams and females are done. Now we just have a handful of males left.
I think there's only like 4 or 5 left here from 2.
So the next draft pick for SmackDown will be Ashante the Adonis.
Yeah,
with
that's the name. That's the name that I left off the list. All right. So my next pick is gonna be... let's go Akira Tozawa.
Next draft pick for SmackDown will be... screw it. We'll just go with Scripps.
My next pick will be... Santos Escobar.
And the last name that I have... You have 1 or 2 last? One. Well, last draft pick. Somebody that I would love nothing more than to kick in his stupid frickin' face and that stupid smile of his, Noam Dar.
Yep.
So by that logic, males, females, and tag teams are done. So in other words, the official draft comes to an end.
All right, guys. So the official draft is over, but we're not done yet. We're going to turn the camera off. We are going to discuss some post-draft deals, and if any shakeups happen to the rosters, we'll let you guys know. So we'll be back here in a minute to let you guys know what happens. All righty, guys. We're back with our post-draft deals, trades, whatever you want to call them. We have come to terms on 2 different trades, and we're going to tell you about them right now. The first one that we did was that myself, Raw, has traded the Celtic Warrior Sheamus to SmackDown. And in return, coming to Raw is Whoop That Trick Williams.
I like it.
And so, sorry to cut you off, Tyler. Now, Trick and Carmelo are together on Raw. Whether they'll be a team or not is yet to be seen. You'll have to watch the series to find out where that goes. But I feel good about that trade.
Hey, I like it.
Tyler, would you like to do the honors of telling him about our other post-draft trade?
Absolutely. Now this is a big one. Now some of you may think, how is that equal? Well, depends on how we're using them in the storylines. So it doesn't necessarily matter how they're used in real life or anything. It's what we're going to do. So we have traded a tag team for a somewhat no longer tag team, but we're a tag team. But Raw is going to get Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And in return, SmackDown is going to get Elton Prince and Kit Wilson pretty deadly.
Yeah, and so that means I traded away my number one draft pick for tag teams.
My
and
meltdown was for nothing.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Besides the content.
Well, yeah, the content definitely more important. But so, you know, obviously I won't spoil anything here, but Tyler and I talked, and he had a storyline set up in his head for Pretty Deadly that I thought was super compelling, and it was honestly, I think, better than what I was probably going to use them for. I didn't have anything super specific set up for them, at least that, you know, you couldn't swap another team into its place. So, and, you know, his hinged more on it being specifically Pretty Deadly. So I was, you know, gracious enough to give them up, and in its place, I got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Again, kind of like Trick and Mello. Will they be a team? Will they not? I'm not sure yet. We'll have to wait and see when the series gets underway.
Can they coexist?
But guys, that's it for the WWE 2K24 Universe Mode Draft. So you guys are going to be seeing this live probably either the night that the game comes out for early access or the night before. It depends on how much time I have to or need to edit, because this is the Saturday before the game goes into early access, so we're recording this. So that gives me like 2 or 3 days to edit. So we'll see where we land. Obviously, you guys will know because you'll be watching right now. But
you know what? This is I'm gonna go off a whim right now. This is something I just thought of. I didn't have it planned, but what if we do something in this draft video that we've never done before?
what's up?
Why don't we end it with a little surprise? Why don't we tell them what they possibly could expect? What if we tell them the 2 specific names that we wrote down at the last minute because of who we are getting? What if we surprise everybody right now by telling them the specific 1 person each that we are getting from the DLC? What if we surprise everybody right now?
We could do that. We could do that, Tyler.
Let's do it. You guys want the surprise? You guys want it? You want to know who the 1 person Raw is going to get, who the 1 person SmackDown is going to get? I think we should do it. This was not planned. I just thought of it now. Let's treat everybody.
You know what? Screw it. Guys,
Who's Raw getting?
Raw is going to pick up from the DLC the Pirate Princess. Kairi Sane makes her return to Monday Night Raw.
You're going to do very well with her. Now for SmackDown, from the DLC list, she is going to make her debut in the series. It is none other than the current NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
Guys, what a fantastic year it's going to be. We can't wait for Lyra and Kairi to make their presence known on their respective brands. Guys, so you guys, like I said, will be seeing this either on the Monday or Tuesday before the game goes into early access. Tyler and I are going to ask you guys to graciously be patient with us because we, for the first time ever, are going to be starting the series with a pay-per-view. We are going to be starting with the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. That will be the first official episode, of course, other than the draft. But because the pay-per-views take longer, we ask you guys to be a little patient with us. The game goes into early access on a Tuesday. We won't be able to get together to record until Saturday, so you guys should see SummerSlam go live Saturday night. I don't have my phone, so I don't know what date that is. Saturday night. Be ready for the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. And we can't wait to see you guys there. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the WWE 2K24 Universe Mode Draft. And until next time, have a phenomenal day.